All right, all right, all right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis coach and your personal guide. So, as I was getting ready for today's pod, something that I've been noticing that's been happening in a really beautiful a very organic way. It's like literally, when you keep getting these nudges and these shifts little by little by little, um, the significance of it is pretty different. And what I'm referring here, of course, is to the fact that you know I've been saying this one line for many, 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 many recordings, many videos over the last, I should say, at least maybe a year and a half, if not more. And this, of course, was also something that very organically happened. It just grew into existence. And having said that, of course, it kind of uh, moved to the next phase. So if you've been following along with our branding, with our messaging, one of the things that I've been saying pretty much every single pod, every single podcast was, everything to do with living with purpose. And, only recently when I started to kind of reflect on it, this message kind of shifted from living with purpose to living your purpose. And this is something that, earlier this week, we've been, you know, thinking about a lot more, exploring it. And we're now at that point. In fact, even as we're getting ready for our first ever live event, woohoo! We're having this on the 30th of November at in Bangalore, of course. And we're doing this over the course of an entire day from early in the morning till about the middle of the evening. And so, for those of you who've already, packed your bags and you're getting ready to come here, I, and of course, folks who are already here, can't wait to receive you, to have you here in our midst, and to have a really deep, full day of sharing, of learning, of growing, and of course, getting ready for the next 365 plus days. So that is one thing that's of course been happening. And in that process, this message kept kind of shaping to the point where now we talk about it's all everything to do with live your purpose rather than live with purpose. So I thought what better subject today than to talk about this, because uh, if you break it down into three components, there's live, what used to be with, which is now become your, and then of course purpose. For those of you who've been listening for quite a while, you know that this is something that I've been talking a lot about, and not in the conventional sense where we talk about purpose and we talk about purpose, sort of almost like you know, uh, it's like we replace purpose with passion and passion with purpose. But something I can tell you, so of course from my own life experience and hearing other people and the experiences that they're going through, specifically when you talk about purpose, it is not something necessarily that you can find just by going out and looking for it. A lot of times, purpose kind of comes knocking on your door. It comes to find you, even as you go out into the world wanting to make a difference, or maybe to do something that you really enjoy, that you really love doing. And so, in doing that, and in more and more kind of living a life that makes you feel good, that makes you feel fulfilled, more and more you will notice that you will also find your purpose in a way that your purpose actually will find you. So maybe this is something that you needed and that you were wanting to hear, because if you've been told that you can find your purpose, I'm not saying that it cannot happen, but a lot of times when you're least expecting it, when you're not really looking, that purpose will literally come and show up. And of course, once you see it, as they say, you can't unring a bell. And it kind of shapes and changes the way that you look at life. It shapes and changes the way you make decisions, whether it is in your life about the big things or maybe about the not so big things. So, this is just a moment for me to wish you. As I said, there is the purpose component, and then, of course, the living. So, if you're truly wanting, and especially if you're a healer coach, you're somebody who's already familiar with the idea of making a difference in the lives of others, also somebody who believes in the power of healing, and you're already on that journey and you're making a difference in your own life. One thing I can definitely tell you is that the more you do this, this way, which is, you're really living it. So it'll show up in every little thing that you're doing, in for instance, the food that you're eating, the kind of people that you spend more time with, and the kind of conversations that you're having, the kind of media that you're consuming. It'll start to kind of show up in every little aspect, in every area of your life. So the more you start to live, and then, of course, as I said, it's not so much anymore as live with purpose. It's like when you start to live your purpose, that is really when life starts to shift. So, I have to thank each of you in all the little and big ways that you have been reminding me. You have been, in your own way, kind of nudging me to start to look at life like this. And as I've been doing it, I'm starting to notice that um, it is changing my perspective on the work that I do, the depths that we go to in the work. And, I really wish and hope and pray that if this message is, let me say it like this, the fact that you're actually seeing this, listening to this, or watching this means already that somewhere uh, your wish, your desire, your intention to change in your own life, it's already underway. And having said that, it's a journey. So on this journey, if there's any way in which I can help you, please do reach out and let me know. Having said that, of course, as always, remember to live your purpose, and have a truly blessed and fantastic day ahead and an absolutely amazing year ahead too. Two quick little announcements. As I said before, we do have this the live program, which is the eye hypnosis life. Live your purpose. That's the name of our event. So if you're somebody who is listening to this before the 30th of November and you're already part of a community, please reach out if you haven't already. There are some truly amazing um, offers that have been created so that this becomes even more beneficial to you in your life, in your professional life, in your personal life, and that may you be able to make a difference in the lives of others. And lastly, if there's any way in which, as I've said before, I can help you, please do reach out and let me know. And one final message here, um, if you've thought of joining a community and not yet, or if you've joined a community but you're not active, remember, we do meet on Mondays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So do come, join us, experience the power of eye hypnosis live. That's why these sessions are called the eye hypnosis experience. And so once you come and join in and experience it, then of course you can always continue on because we do meet twice a week. And if there are other programs that you're interested in to go deeper, there are many, many different formats. We have the live format, we have the pre recorded format. So, come join us and have a truly amazing life ahead. And of course, having said all of that, remember to live your purpose. God bless. And of course, I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.